G'day, this is Captainoob, and this is the Glock P80. This is a highly customizable standalone Glock weapon, obviously, capable of firing in semi-auto and auto forms alike, using the deliverer animations, which we've got a War Daddy replacer for, which is pretty awesome. They work both in semi-auto and auto form, so they're pretty good animations. Now, let me tell you something about the Glock. It's actually a superior weapon than the 1911. Now that I've rustled someone in the audience, let's go ahead and get this thing kitted out with all of the best attachments. And first of all, we'll chuck on the advanced receiver. That's really self-explanatory. Look at that fire rate and that damage go up there. That's very nice. And for the barrels, we've got a threaded barrel here, which will improve our range and accuracy, and it's needed to attach a suppressor. So yes, this thing's getting even better. Let's chuck on a quick eject large mag for the best mag capacity. And we're going to use the raised sights here because for use with a suppressor. We're definitely going to put a suppressor on this. And there it is, 215 damage, pretty damn good. We can actually boost that higher with some caliber conversions. You can actually drop that a little bit to 184 if you feel like using the 38 caliber. Or you could almost make that 250. Okay, that's pushing it a little, but we'll continue. We can also make that automatic, which actually doesn't give you any damage penalty whatsoever. So, there's no reason why you wouldn't want to have this automatic, provided you've got the commando perk, because you've got no, the damage per shot. There's no damage per shot reduction that you'd usually get with automatic receivers. So maybe if the recoil is a little bit too high, then you could probably use it with the semi-auto receiver. But yeah, I think automatic is definitely the way to go. We can attach a laser sight there, just under the barrel there, which adds a laser and a dot, obviously. And a legendary effect is there if we need it. I don't think we'll need it. What we will need, though, is actually not a repair kit, because this thing won't fall apart like a 1911 will. Zing, got you twice. Let's move on to Gunner's Plaza. Righto, so here we are outside of Immersive Gunner's Plaza at 245 damage with an automatic weapon. I feel like we're kind of up to it. So there's the reload animation. Getting that extra bullet in is very important. Now, something to discuss about this laser sight. I've actually found out that rather than being a light that's protruded from the gun, kind of like how you would find a flashlight, it's actually a physical entity stuck onto the weapon, just painted with a little bit of a dot on the end, which is kind of interesting. It's less noticeable in first person, but if you switch to third person, you can tell that, hang on, let me just get that on a better light there. Yeah, you can actually tell that the dot is actually something that's not on the walls at all. It's actually kind of out there floating in front of your gun, so I feel like that's actually a physical entity rather than a light, which is kind of interesting. Anyways, let's get to shooting some people. We do have the basic 10mm sound, so there's nothing in terms of sounds that you are missing out on here. But as you can tell, we're doing pretty well so far. Hip firing this thing seems to be a cinch. And now let me remind you that this thing is shooting 45 ACPs, which according to the recoil it's giving me, it must have some sort of crazy Chris Vector recoil absorb technique, because yeah, this thing really isn't kicking like I feel like it ought to with 45s, but never mind. It's a little bit problematic aiming at range, especially when your animations kind of throw the iron sights all over this place, but yeah. This is definitely a close range oriented weapon, which is good. It's nice and dependable for that range, which is nice. Okay, we've got someone, I think they're all shooting, there's a blood bug over there. Well, as soon as that thing dies, in fact I'm going to kill it, let's get some gun fu action happening here. This is a pistol, so we're going to get heaps and heaps of shots off and bats, so let's just paint as many targets as we possibly can. Yeah, we'll go for that. In fact, we'll take out that blood bug too if we can find his face. Hopefully we're still in caution. Not at this point. I think we actually are detected, but that's okay. We've actually almost one-shotted that gunner, or one-bursted that gunner. That one was a little bit further back, so we got penalized a bit by the range of this weapon, which again reinforces how this weapon is actually a weapon to be used in close quarters, not a ranged weapon. Oh god, it's doing that sound glitch again. There we go, there's the kill we wanted. One more to go. Can't quite knock her out, that's a shame. And that vampiric blood bug will die due to being sneak attack critted. That's good. Okay, it's time to back off a little bit. We might as well take out these gunners here, and then we'll head off in this sort of a direction. try to regain our stealth bonuses on these gunners because it kills them a whole lot quicker. There's that sprint animation. You've seen that very many times before. We might as well switch over to our semi-auto one. This one doesn't have the laser sight on it. Does it look like it changes your cone of aim? No, it doesn't actually change the spread of your weapon in hip firing, which kind of sucks. It always is nice having weapons that do give you a little bit of a hip fire bonus. Wow, they really gave up quickly. Yes, it's always nice having weapons that give you a hip fire bonus for having a laser sight. Gives them purpose rather than having something to look at. Okay, at this point I should probably start aiming at my foes rather than, you know, just hip firing. But I kind of like hip firing Glocks. It feels sort of, something feels right about it, you know. But maybe that's just me with my poor gun techniques, having never actually fired a real one before. Ooh, more dislikes are coming in. First I'm pissing off 1911 fanboys, and now I'm saying I haven't actually shot a gun. Man. See, this is what sucks about, or not sucks, but what is rather interesting about having half of my viewer base come from America. I tell them I've never actually shot a gun before, and they're all fucking mad at me. It's like, nah, guns aren't really a thing over here. We're more worried about drinking beers and getting killed by the local wildlife. Oh, that guy's got a Glock too. And now he's got a dead. Yeah. Righto, not too many to go now. We can move on to this section here. Looks like a lot of them are still up on these stairs though. So what a good old time to use gunfu again. Gonna whip out our automatic one once more for this. 2, 3, 4, 5. That should kill all of them. I'm just gonna randomly crit that first one just so we get that extra bonus there. We should be alright. There we go. Bit of gunfu action never does you wrong. Oh, we actually missed that one. That's a shame. Oh, well, we would have missed her anyway. We had no crits to spare on this occasion. Speaking of crits, though, I have one. I did end up not hitting that one, but that's okay. We can finish off with a little bit of hip fire there. So, it's October now. Who's getting ready for Fallout 76, right? I was actually really disappointed when they said that the beta will be releasing for super late October, so there's even more waiting. I don't know, for some reason I had it in my mind that they were going to go a little bit earlier than, you know, like the end of October, but, you know, whatever. Also, super jealous that Xbox One users get that a week earlier. I want my Fallout 76 now, Todd. Give it to me. You owe it to me. I'm entitled. I am an entitled gamer. You are to bow to all of my demands. Okay, it is time for a little bit more nerd rage, you reckon? Nerd rage. Gunfu. We'll just a double or nothing on all these gunners. There we go. That's definitely a double. Next one should get her. That's a double. Another double. And another double. So we got no nothings and 4 doubles. That's nice. I never said I was good at commentary. Okay, that is about it for Immersive Gunners Plaza. We seem to have cleared them out nice and easily, although these people over here, they probably would have just circled around, didn't they? Yes, they did. Well, there you have it. It actually held up pretty well there. The only reason that I did lose so much of my health is because I was just standing there being shot at. Yeah, being a tanky sole survivor really desensitizes you to damage. I'll probably be terrible at Fallout 76 because I'll be used to being like a level 100 plus god character in Fallout 4 and I'll never take anything seriously. But oh well, that's what learning things are for. Anyways, we'll move on to some sort of monster now. We're not going to go inside. We've already killed enough gunners today. Okay, I'm not going to leave this one tested unsuppressed, so now we've got an automatic one without a suppressor. Let me just say, if you like the sound of 10mm pistols, then you're going to love the sound of this. So we do have the Furious effect on this, simply because it'd take ages for me to kill this dude without using the Furious effect, so we might as well speed this up. Ooh, we died. You bastard. Okay, let's try that thing again, except this time we're not going to get caught behind a tree or something that'll make us stop moving for us to be showered in whatever he's spitting at us, which maybe is infused with some sort of cyanide properties, because that kills you very, very quickly. Alright, so looks like We've finally got our concentrated fire to get us going there. We did miss several shots, which was a shame, but that's okay. And now we can furiously backpedal whilst we kill this guy with our furious, angry Glock. Hell yeah. Alrighty. So, yep. We can kill this guy quick with a furious Glock. You probably won't be able to do that with a 1911. No. You can't even make those things automatic. Ha, that's number 3. That's on you this time. Okay, we'll move on to something else. Okay, let's test out a suppressed automatic one. Sneak attack, critting a boss to kill them as quick as I possibly can. So this isn't actually Gerald, this is his twin brother. I don't actually know his name yet, so post your comments to whatever this bloke's name is. And then if I find it funny enough, then yeah, it'll be his name. And don't say Jimmy. Jimmy's a terrible name for him. Okay, who the hell is that down there? Oh, a caravan guard, eh? Well, guess what? I'm gonna kill you because you have ruined my stealth, you asshole. I missed out on so many sneak attack criticals because old mate over there decided to aggro Mr. Giant Behemoth dude. Oh, another one. Well, you're not getting away with this. Bridget has no qualms of killing caravan guards. She's a bloodthirsty merc gunner and stuff. She's not like Winter, who would possibly spare them. Then again, if they were a synth, Winter would have buried them already, but that's okay. Now we're getting our sneak attack crits back, almost 900 apiece, which is pretty good. Getting those headshots are very useful. When we don't get those headshots, we're hitting them closer to 400 a bit. That's alright. He's decided to get stuck there, which is okay. And there's numbers happening over here that's drawing my attention. I think somebody has fallen into the water here and slowly taking radiation damage. Who the hell is that? I'm going to find out. I'm going to kill them. I'm going to put them out of their misery. See, Bridget's going to redeem herself by killing innocents by putting someone else out of their misery. Who is that down there? Who is this? What is your operating number? It is a scavenger. Oh, we can actually watch them die. They're close enough to dying. Let's see what happens. Just a sick breakdance, apparently. So, there you have it. That's what happens when an NPC dies by being irradiated underwater. I don't think they'll stop. I think they'll only stop when they reach the shore. Okay. I think that is enough Fallout 4 for me today. I think I've seen enough of this game for, yes, today. So if you'd like to see this weapon in your game, actually bring it out, Bridget. Let him show that thing off again. Yeah, then check out the description. This one was made by Doom. There should be an Xbox One port. If there isn't, I'm going to be very surprised. Check out the links in the description. If there is a port on Xbox, it shall be down there. Thank you for watching, guys.